Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Naomi is one of the biggest villains in the WWE Women's division, and she's riding an incredible wave of momentum, truly entering the peak of her career at 37 years old. She broke character on Twitter to praise a 40-year-old male Raw star. That superstar is the one and only Sami Zayn, who is considered a highly beloved figure backstage in WWE. He is one of the few superstars who are vocal about various social and political issues, although he often has to disguise and subtly message his political stances, especially regarding issues in the Middle East due to his status as a WWE superstar, the sports entertainment juggernaut. Being a public company, at least, under the TKO banner, means that superstars aren't exactly encouraged to express their honest views on political situations, as they can be very polarizing and cause division, which is something WWE doesn't want. Naomi broke character to praise Sami Zayn for tweeting about Juneteenth, which is celebrated as the anniversary of the end of slavery in the United States of America. She told the 40-year-old star that he has always been real in and out of the ring. Naomi is expected to be a big part of the all-women's premium live event, Evolution, and from the look of things, she could be slated for a blockbuster rematch against her biggest rival in WWE. According to a report from PW Insider Elite, Naomi is expected to run it back against Jade Cargill in a WrestleMania 41 rematch. The two women made history when they had the first non-title women's singles match at WrestleMania since 2006. When looking at the context of WrestleMania 22 in 2006, that match was a 4-minute Playboy pillow fight match between Tori Wilson and Candice Michelle. It went on for a whopping 4 minutes. In comparison, Naomi and Jade Cargill's story was one that was a little over a year in the making. While things mainly broke down after November 2024, when Jade Cargill was attacked, it led to one of the biggest grudge matches at WrestleMania this year. Bianca Belair stepped out of the picture to focus on the Women's World Championship, but her emotional segment with Naomi, where both women cried, was highly acclaimed. The current Ms. Money in the Bank holder is truly having the best year of her career so far. In 2024, her WWE return after a successful TNA stint set her up to be in the position she is today, and fans were happy to see her win the Money in the Bank briefcase. It should also be noted that Liv Morgan's injury on Raw has reportedly led to a lot of shuffling of creative plans, as per Joey Votes and TC on the latest episode of WrestleVotes Radio on WrestleBinge. However, considering that this rivalry with Jade Cargill is on SmackDown, it's hard to see any reason to change that. It's going to be interesting to see if the two women can top their match from WrestleMania 41. In a rare and heartfelt moment that resonated with fans across the WWE universe, SmackDown superstar Naomi broke character to publicly praise a beloved 40-year-old male WWE Raw superstar following an emotional and deeply personal message he posted on X, formerly Twitter. The moment wasn't part of any scripted storyline or Kayfabe interaction. It was something raw, genuine, and human, and it sent shockwaves throughout the wrestling community. The man at the center of this unexpected yet touching development is none other than R-Truth, a veteran of the game, whose charisma, comedic brilliance, and loyalty to WWE have earned him the admiration of colleagues and fans alike. In an era where social media is often used for promotional hype or in-character feuds, R-Truth's vulnerable post struck a different chord. The WWE Universe was quick to take notice, but perhaps no reaction was as significant as Naomi's. The post in question was a reflective message from R-Truth, whose real name is Ron Killings, where he opened up about his journey, struggles, and gratitude for still being able to entertain fans after decades in the business. The 40-year-old superstar, known for his fun-loving antics and hilarious segments, peeled back the curtain and showed a rare side of himself that fans don't often get to see. He spoke about his humble beginnings, his many setbacks, and the emotional toll of injuries and moments where he doubted if he could ever lace up his boots again. He thanked the fans for their continued support and credited them for keeping his spirit alive, even during difficult times when he wasn't on TV or when he was rehabbing quietly behind the scenes. The sincerity of his words instantly drew attention. But it was Naomi's unexpected response that elevated the moment from emotional to unforgettable. Naomi, a former SmackDown Women's Champion and one of WWE's most vibrant and athletic stars, broke the fourth wall with her message, showing the kind of respect and affection that isn't often seen in the high-octane competitive world of professional wrestling. In her response, she called R-Truth one of the kindest souls she's ever met and praised his resilience, positivity, and the unwavering support he offers everyone behind the curtain. Her words weren't written for attention or storyline purposes. They came from a place of authenticity and deep admiration. Naomi, who is known for her glowing entrance and high-energy performances, showed fans a different side of herself, one that honors the bonds and respect shared between WWE superstars when the cameras aren't rolling. She wrote, "You've been a light to so many of us for years. Truth, your energy is unmatched and your heart is so pure. You've lifted me and so many others up time and time again without asking for anything in return. I love you for that, and I'm so grateful for you." Naomi didn't have to say those words. There was no storyline driving her, no character direction, just pure love and respect for someone she views not only as a colleague, but as a family member within the often chaotic WWE world. Fans were quick to amplify Naomi's message, flooding her replies with messages of agreement and sharing their own favorite memories of R-Truth. From his comedic gold with the 24/7 championship to his iconic performances that had arenas erupting with laughter and applause, R-Truth, who has held numerous titles and has been a consistent presence in WWE for well over a decade, has long been seen as one of the most universally liked figures in wrestling. He has seamlessly blended humor and athleticism while maintaining a humility that is rare in any entertainment industry. Over the years, fans have watched him create some of the most memorable moments in WWE history, not just through gold belts or intense rivalries, but through joy, something that's not always easy to find in a business built on conflict and drama. Naomi's recognition of this joy and her willingness to step out of character to acknowledge the man behind the performer reminds fans that sometimes the real moments are more powerful than anything scripted. The wrestling world responded in kind. Superstars from every brand chimed in with their own words of appreciation, creating a tidal wave of support that honored R-Truth not just for what he's done inside the ring, but for the human being he is outside of it. Bayley, Natalia Montez, Ford, Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, and even legends like Booker T and Mick Foley took a moment to echo Naomi's sentiments, praising R-Truth as one of the most uplifting and dependable people they've ever worked with. Fans began using hashtags like #ThankYouTruth and #WeLoveTruth, and many called for WWE to formally recognize his legacy with a Hall of Fame induction in the near future. For a man who has always given more than he's asked for, the gratitude was long overdue. Behind the scenes, WWE officials were reportedly touched by the outpouring of love and respect. And some insiders even noted that plans might be in motion to give R-Truth a more prominent on-screen role moving forward. Not just in comedic bits, but in meaningful storylines that reflect the depth and respect he commands in the locker room. While R-Truth himself responded modestly to the praise, thanking everyone and joking that he was just trying to make y'all laugh. It's clear that the moment meant something significant to him. It reminded the world that his presence in WWE has never gone unnoticed. Naomi's message might have been the spark, but the wildfire of appreciation that followed was undeniable. This situation also opened a broader conversation within the WWE universe about appreciating performers while they're still active. Fans began reflecting on other superstars who have contributed immensely behind the scenes and in non-main event roles, realizing that longevity, character, and kindness are just as impactful as championship reigns. Naomi's tweet turned into something much bigger than one superstar thanking another. It became a movement of gratitude, a communal acknowledgement of wrestling's unsung heroes, and a call to celebrate the emotional and human aspects of a business often masked in personas and performance. It's not often that someone breaks character so publicly, but when they do, when the moment is as genuine as Naomi's, it cuts through the noise. It reminds everyone watching that WWE is more than just scripted feuds and title belts. It's a family, sometimes dysfunctional, often dramatic, but deeply connected through shared struggle, sacrifice, and support. Naomi's public admiration for R-Truth didn't just shine a light on one man's contributions, it illuminated a truth, pun intended, that sometimes gets lost, that behind the characters, these men and women are real people, building each other up, lifting each other through difficult times, and quietly shaping the culture of the locker room and the screens we watch every week. R-Truth's post. And Naomi's response may not change title pictures or headlining matches, but they left an indelible mark on the hearts of fans and colleagues. Alike, the support that followed created a moment of unity in a business defined by rivalries. It was a reminder that sometimes the most powerful moments in wrestling aren't the ones that happen inside the ring, but the ones where humanity takes center stage. And in this instance, Naomi showed why she's not just a superstar in the ring, but a role model outside of it, someone willing to use her voice, not for storyline advancement, but to give flowers to someone who has long deserved them. R-Truth, with his endless charisma and humble heart, received those flowers with the same grace he's given the world for over 2 decades. And for once, the spotlight was on him not as a comic relief, but as the respected elder statesman, the locker room treasure, and the beloved figure who's always found a way to make people smile even when they didn't know they needed it. In a time where wrestling is constantly evolving and chasing the next big moment, this interaction stood still, a quiet, powerful reminder that the true magic of wrestling isn't just in the storylines, but in the real people behind them. Naomi's tribute to R-Truth will be remembered not for its timing or its trending status, but for its truthfulness. It was a celebration of gratitude, a celebration of legacy, and most of all, a celebration of love in the often brutal world of professional wrestling. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.